told him the truth.
Why were you lying? What's your warrant for?
Trafficking.
Trafficking?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's in the car that's...
No, nothing's in the car. I'm clean. I just smoke weed. That's all I do. I've just been on the run and I'm scared. I was just scared, you know? I have 5 years over my head. I'm just scared.
Never gamble your freedom on a naive lie. In this case, a woman during a traffic stop attempted a perfect act, providing a fake ID and claiming short-term memory loss from a non-existent accident. However, from a legal perspective, providing false identity, falsification, didn't just fail to hide her drug trafficking warrant, it added a charge of obstruction of justice. Let's analyze the intense moment officers unmasked fake Lisa and why a found ID card led straight to a 5-year prison sentence hanging over her head.
Ma'am, can you open this door for me?
Please and thank you.
Step out of the vehicle for me.
The owner's coming now.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out in a second, okay?
Yeah.
All right, step back to this car right here. Step in front of this vehicle right here.
This one?
Yep, you have anything on you?
No.
Okay.
Just my phone and my glasses.
Okay, can you look at me in the eyes real quick? You using any drugs today?
Smoked weed.
You smoked weed, that's it?
I smoked weed, that's it.
That's the only drug?
I have a medical license.
Okay.
I've
Can you look up?
gained weight.
You've gained weight, can you look up for me?
because my medicine makes me gain weight.
Okay.
And I shake real
What's your
bad.
address?
I know it.
You don't know your address?
No, that's why I always have to be with somebody. I live in Fairborn.
You live in Fairborn? Who do you live with?
With Glenn.
Glenn who?
It's his husband.
Okay. Here, real quick, go ahead and look up at me. What color are your eyes?
Blue, like pink, green.
Blue, you think?
Green.
Can I?
Brown.
Did you deal with Fairborn today?
No.
You didn't talk to Fairborn today? Hmm?
No.
Okay. Let me take a photo of you real quick, okay? Let me see. So you didn't deal with anybody from Fairborn PD at all today? No. Because here where we're at. That ID we'll have one detained. Gave us does not look like you. Okay. I got you.
Got a really bad already.
I got you. We understand that. But the thing is we have an entry through Fairborn PD that said that they dealt with you today on an incident. But if you're claiming you didn't deal with anybody with Fairborn PD, it's kind of making us believe that you gave us somebody else's ID. You see where we're coming from here?
Yeah.
So, right? I got you. So obviously from the traffic stop right now you were detained.
I have a memory problem. I have short, term memory loss. I can't remember anything from 5 seconds ago.
Okay. All right. How long have you been with her today?
Today?
Yeah.
I can't remember nothing.
Maybe about an hour?
I'm sorry.
Okay. You picked her up from where?
The store.
The store. What store?
Thrift store.
The thrift store?
Yeah. Out there off of Woodland.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was she doing out there? Just thrifting? Get some clothes?
Yeah, we bought some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you guys headed now?
Going right there to the Suburban.
To the Suburban?
Yeah.
Do you live there?
I don't live there. I stay there.
You got some money?
He has some in his car.
Okay.
That's just my friends right there. And I got cousins right there.
Is this your purse right here?
No.
This one's not your purse? That's sitting right next to you? Whose is that?
Might be the other lady who did that.
Who was the other lady today? 'Cause she got in this purse to get her ID out.
She did?
Yes.
I didn't see
No.
her.
Where was your ID at then?
In my black. I don't know. Can I have a cigarette?
See if you have the cigarette. Where's her cigarettes at? Will that help you remember who you are?
Huh?
You want to take it to her leg?
That's fine.
Will you tell him the lights not lighting?
I already got what he's doing right now.
Thank you. That's the owner.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and park the car over by pump 10. We'll come talk to you in a second. All right. Can you get in the car for me? Get back in the car and park by 10 for me. All right. So here's the deal. All right. I don't think that's her. I don't think that's Lisa. She doesn't look like the ID. Okay.
I don't know.
So the whole memory thing is kind of, you know. So who is she? What's her name?
I just know her as Lisa, man.
You just know her as Lisa?
Yeah.
She just goes by Lisa.
Yeah, that's all I know.
You just have someone in your back in your passenger seat. You have no idea who she is.
I really don't even know who she is. I was just being nice.
Hey, that's not her.
I was just being nice.
You're just being nice. So who does she to you? What's her name? Huh? You just know her as Lisa? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he told me it's not her. So, or he didn't, but the Fairborn officer did. Okay. So right now she's failing to identify. She doesn't have her seatbelt on, so she has to identify on a traffic stop. Okay.
Understandable.
Okay. So by giving me a false ID, that's not Lisa. So
that creates a problem.
What?
That creates a problem.
Right. So let's go ahead and let's think who she is so we can help each other out. So maybe she potentially. Let's just go ahead. You know what I mean? Let's just go ahead and figure out who she is.
Okay. Well, you guys already obviously have some sort of idea, correct?
Well, I have no idea who she is. I just know she's not Lisa.
If a Fairborn officer told you that
it's not Lisa.
It's not Lisa. How does he? How?
Because he dealt with Lisa today.
How?
He dealt with the real Lisa today.
Okay. Here, I'll put it out in the ice cream. Okay. I don't know anything about that situation, sir.
Okay, so you don't know her name? You don't know, you just know her as Lisa?
I know her as Lisa, yes.
Okay. She identify now?
I told him the truth.
Why were you lying? What's your warrant for?
Trafficking.
Trafficking?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's in the car that's...
No, nothing's in the car. I'm clean. I just smoke weed. That's all I do. I've just been on the run and I'm scared. I was just scared, you know. I have 5 years over my head. I'm just scared.
Good.
I apologize. I told him.
Well,
the truth.
it creates us a problem because we obviously know it's not Lisa. So how do you know Lisa?
Actually,
hang on.
She's.
Give me a second. You're clear. Can you go ahead and confirm that, please? 152. You can advise them. We'll have charges as well.
Please don't press charges on me. I'm sorry.
I gave you multiple opportunities to figure out who you were, and you wanted to lie about it and said that you were hurt and you were in a car accident. You had memory problems.
Listen, I apologize. I told the truth. I'm not.
Okay, give me a second. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you? Okay. Do you wish to speak with me in reference to this? Okay.
I apologize.
Okay. So who's Lisa to you?
She's not nobody to me.
She's
really.
nobody to you. You just found her ID? And she kind of looks like you?
No, yeah.
So you found the ID. Okay. So I'm charging you for the obstruction, okay? I gave you probably about, I think we've been out here now for 22 minutes, okay? And right when I saw that ID, I knew that was not you. So you've been lying to me for 20 minutes, okay?
And I apologize.
Okay, so like I said, so you're already going to jail for the warrant, okay? So that's in pickup. So Xenia's going to take you into custody for that. But you're also going to get charged with the obstruction, okay? So sit up against this car, you smoke a cigarette, and we're going to put you in the back of my car, okay?
Can I tell him bye?
Nope, because he wanted to lie to me as well. So who does he to you?
He's my boyfriend.
He's your boyfriend? Okay.
Really,
I'm going to tow the car.
Crash working.
What?
Crash working.
I'm just going to tow it. So how often does he drive this car? Every day?
No. No, just sometimes.
It's just sometimes? So what's in the car is his? Everything?
I don't know.
You don't know? So why did it take him so long to stop? Were you trying to tell him not to stop, or?
No, we just didn't want to pull over in the middle of traffic. He was just trying to get out of traffic.
Okay. So he's your boyfriend, you said? How long have you guys been dating?
Almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years. So he knows your last name? And he knows your real name?
Yeah, he was just doing it for me, man.
Okay. Do you think we can get...
Call Sean.
You want to call him real quick? Because I gave him probably 4 or 5 opportunities to identify her as well. You also told me her name was Lisa.
So on this,
Okay. So I'm gonna like, obviously I'm not gonna lie to you about anything, okay? All right. So we have a female officer up here. She's gonna come search you. Is there anything on you? You have any? So there's nothing in the vehicle.
No, not that I know of.
Nothing that you. So when was the trafficking charge come?
From 20.
20. What were you?
20. Well,
What were you trafficking?
it was the beginning of 21.
Okay. What did they say you were trafficking?
Meth.
Meth. You still use meth?
No.
You deal meth? Not anymore. Do you have a job?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't have a job.
Where are you staying at? You staying at the Suburban?
Place to place.
Okay. You staying with him at the Suburban?
No. No, we stay place to place. We don't have anywhere to live right now.
152. We're okay. So you're just staying place to place right now. So you're kind of just.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the warrant, it's kind of hard to do anything. Been trying to call my lawyer. I'm just scared, you know. Like, I really don't want to go back to prison. I really don't.
Well, I mean, obviously we would have found the warrant if you would have gave us your real name, okay?
I know.
But it also doesn't help when you're lying about it,
I know.
and that adds more charges to you, okay?
I'm sure
Because you provided a
probably
false ID, so I'm also going to hit you with falsification.
I'm in so much trouble already.
Well, you had a choice to keep the one case against you, or add a second case, and you added a second case.
I made a mistake, you know. Like, I'm scared.
You might be scared, but that doesn't mean you can just lie and use somebody else's ID. So is that ID stolen? Did you steal that ID?
No,
Did you find it on the
I
ground?
Just found it
Where'd you find it at?
in
In Fairborn? Okay.
that's the RO of the truck over there.
Yeah.
Don't tow the car. Don't hook him.
Okay.
What happened?
That's that. I called back. You know.
Yeah. I'll take
I really
her. And
don't.
all that.
I have nothing on it, just my phone and my glasses.
Okay. Well, we gotta.
Can you put my glasses on my face, please?
Where are they at?
In my hoodie pocket.
Okay. Is there you have a phone, a wallet, anything in there that you'd like to go with that you want to go with you? You don't have anything that wants to go with you?
No. Can you just give him this phone?
So how'd you? So when I saw you pull that ID out of that purse, I mean.
It was out of my little black thing.
What little black thing?
It's like a little, it says Olive Garden on it. It's like a little, just whatever they carry there. It has my, like, bank cards and stuff in it.
Okay. So who's the lady to you in the back?
She's just a friend.
She's just a friend. Does she use anything?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Does he use anything?
We just smoke weed.
You just smoke weed now? Okay. All right, I'm gonna knock your citation out.
Okay. All right.
What? Yeah. David, where are you staying
Oh,
at?
God, you scared the shit out of me.
David, where are you staying at?
I stay at Glenn's. I stay at
So you're kind of at large right now?
Well,
So why are you lying to me?
why am I lying?
Yeah, why are you lying to me?
What do you mean?
You guys been dating for 4 years?
4 years?
You guys have been dating for 4 years? She's already told us everything, so. Was there a reason that you were lying? She's already told us, so I mean you can.
No, there ain't no reason.
There ain't no reason.
It was stupid. My fault.
Okay, so what's in the vehicle? Is there anything in the vehicle?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Not to your knowledge?
Absolutely not.
Do you give me consent to search your vehicle?
This is not my vehicle.
Well, you can still give me consent because you're a driver. It's a yes or no question. You don't have to, no. It's a.
I mean, I'll say no.
Okay,
I don't
that's fine.
know.
Okay, so you're gonna get cited for the license forfeiture. Okay, so you don't have a license. Okay. So you have to appear in court on the 5th of February in Fairborn Municipal Court at 9 a.m. in Fairborn Municipal.
Oh boy.
Okay. If you don't appear, there's gonna be a warrant issued for your arrest for failure to appear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about the citation?
No, sir.
Okay. So all the information on where the court's at's right there.
Okay.
So you're not gonna drive away. I guess the RO's gonna take the vehicle.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Next time someone tells you to lie for them, don't do it.
Well, you know.
Well, cause it put her in more of a jam up than.
And if you can find some lenience on that, man,
I gave her 20 minutes to identify who she was, and I gave you multiple opportunities to identify.
I know, I get it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
There's gonna be her paperwork. We're gonna sign and release her for obstruction. She handed me she wanted to say she was someone else. So, there's that. She's been searched by a female. Obviously, you probably want to search her again. But.
Yeah. Did you read our Miranda already?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any belongings?
Nope. She put it all back in the car with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Yep. She was a passenger, and so like she hands me this ID, and it's like this chick that she handed me was 50 years old, and I'm like, so I run it. She's like, so I'm like, hey, because her boyfriend was suspended, and I said, hey, do you have a license, or do you have a valid license so we can want to tow the car? And she's like, no, I'm expired. So she hands me this ID, and I run it. It comes back valid, and I'm like, I already didn't think it was her. And I'm like, yeah, this kind of just helped my case right here. They told me you were valid, and
Let me move my car back behind.
yeah, you're good. Was there a reason you're cuffed in the front? I didn't know you were cuffed in the front.
No, he said because I was cooperating, and I dislocated my shoulder a while
Okay.
back.
I don't know if she's gonna be as nice about the cuffs or not. Okay. All right. So step on out of the car. Step up the curb. Face my car. Right there. Yep. All right. She's gonna search you again. Okay.
I'm gonna have you step over here with me. Legs part. Is there anything that's on it that we should be concerned about? No, I have nothing. Okay. Turn around for me.
Here, I'll take these ones off these stick.
We're gonna have to take that. Yeah, go ahead and pull off. I don't know if I can get this one. Once you get to the jail, they're gonna want to take that off.
Yep.
Thank you. So I gotta buckle you in there, okay? Just excuse my intrusion.
Good. Let me have protection order service.
Thank
Wait
you.
for that.
Yep. Anything else from me?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
She's been advised of her court dates for us, but
I just have to read do you know what time you read the?
I don't recall.
But it's on camera.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll just let dispatch know she was ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Felony, drug trafficking, warrant. Misdemeanor, falsification, obstruction of official business driving under suspension, boyfriend.